good, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Unpopular Review Entertainment, and we are wrapping up this Hulu edition, movies, monthly, whatever you want to say. I'm lost in the track of all my phrases. Why? Because it's my hair. It's getting to me. It must be bad. That's why we're reviewing Bad Hair. That was a movie. It was Bad Hair. It's my pick, so you know it's going to be good. Stay with us. We'll be right back with our co-host. Yes. I was waiting for this time. We reviewed Boss Level. We reviewed Vacation Friends. We reviewed Big Time Adolescence. But now we're getting a Bad Hair, and I can't wait to talk about it. Let's bring in one of the co-hosts, none other than Frontal. I just saw that when I clicked on it. Frontal, with your
sight reading. Background. Cool.
Frozen. Cool also. I think you're frozen.
Still?
Nah, you're good now.
Can you see this?
What's up?
What's up with you?
The normal stuff. Just got finished watching this movie and so looking forward to talking about it.
Well, nice shirt.
Thank you. You have a lovely... Let's bring on a different shirt. Bad Knocks Day. Oh, jeez. What's up, Bad Knocks? How you feeling today?
You muted.
Backstage humor is amazing. I love
it. Our production of this one's going to be terrible because I'm not editing most of this shit. So let's go ahead and do it.
Good. I love it, but I can't say. I'm going to do a Vic. I didn't love this movie.
Dang! You beat him.
I had to. I wore glasses today, which I need to wear anyway when I'm reading, because the movie tried to be intelligent. So I figured I'd try to look intelligent to help the movie out. So take it away, Mr. Executive Consultant.
This movie is about somebody who decided they want to be in the 80s. Said the 80s, huh? So Mike Mouse should be happy. But this movie's about a woman who works in the entertainment business. She wants to get a little bit higher in the entertainment business. She takes somebody takes her under the wing, suggests she get some hair. She goes to get some hair. For some reason, this hair is a little horny and wants to suck people and decides to suck some people and then just starts sucking random people. Next thing I know, everybody's a zombie. And let me tell you something. This movie had it all. So that's why we're going to talk about Bad Hair. That's my synopsis. Frontal, we're going to start with you. And your thoughts and opinions when it comes while I read this private chat.
Hi guys. So Bad Hair. Let me tell you all about it. First of all, saw this movie, was so excited about this movie because if anyone knows, I really enjoy horror movies. And I'm always just, feeling this lingering yearning to see all black cast horror movie or something that I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Anyway, to see something that really incorporates some of my culture as a black girl and interprets it in a horror genre that is relatable to me. I kind of got that here. I do feel like I got what I came here for. That being said, in that wait, my tastes have really developed and gotten real specific. So, full disclosure, this kind of more campy, more I want to say body horror, but this kind of horror style just doesn't fit that honed palette that I've developed. That being said, there is a space for this. I really like the story and the way and the big reveal at the end. I loved the casting. I thought the casting was very well thought out and very well done. I'm not surprised by that. It's I think this was directed by is it Justin?
Justin Simeon.
Justin Simeon.
Yeah.
And he is known for. Dear White People, the show and the movie.
Mhm.
He's also surprisingly going to be included as a writer on the new Lando show.
Yes, he is. He's also
Disney.
done the Haunted Mansion coming out for Disney as well.
Oh, wait. So they're doing. Wait, is that a
The Hunt.
show or?
Yes, the Hunt. I'm not sure if
No,
it's a
there's
show
a
or a
movie.
movie. I'm not sure if it's a show
Yeah.
or a movie.
Oh, they might
Okay.
redo the movie.
Okay.
I guess it's been that long, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I thought the casting was really well done. I liked a lot of the different stylistic choices with the shots. I really loved the kind of gold eye thing because for some reason
I thought I was watching Vampire Brooklyn when they did that though.
I felt I did get that sense, definitely with the blood theme, right?
Mhm.
Too. And the hair, the 80s, it was just very super campy and super 80s. I want to touch on what you said, executive consultant. Nobody chooses to be in the 80s. The 80s just happens to them, and the 80s happened to this movie.
Y'all are so wrong for that.
The 80s happened to this movie all over the place. I really loved the costumes. There were some things that left me wanting more, but I'll save that for later. My final thoughts. I defer to the next person.
Oh, that would be me. Okay. And frankly, I have no idea what the hell I was watching. Like, I got it. I get it. First of all, I'm gonna screw both of you. The 80s were great. I lived it. Okay. Without the 80s, there'd be no 90s. And without the 90s, there'd be no 2000s. Everything comes for a reason. Damn it. You had Casio and Trapper Keepers and Transformers and G.I. Joe and Turtles in the 80s. So, anywho, this movie.
I lived in the 80s.
This movie, I'm thinking you got Shantae Adams in this movie, right? For those who don't know who she is, she played Linda in the movie. She played in the Letters from Jordan. She plays in the new Amazon TV show, A League of Their Own. I love this woman as an actress. Vanessa Williams is in this movie. You had Jay Ferreira in this movie, who I personally think is one of the funniest comedians out who doesn't get enough credit. He had a show on Showtime.
Imitations are
yeah, I love him. There's a reason why I believe he did get the role for Richard Pryor. If I'm incorrect on it, that's fine. But he got a really big role of playing an iconic comedian. Usher's in this movie. Motivation herself. Kelly Rowland's in this movie.
Was she?
Usher was a delightful surprise.
I don't want to rip this movie because I love black films made by black people. I get it. I get if Vic was here, he would say, well, the politics of this movie was to philosophize the fact of how I get the concept, right? Because her hair was bad to her and the way they were looking at her. So she felt like she had to go get the weave in, right? So that the white man could accept her. But then the black people didn't accept her either. Some of them, because black folks, we're our biggest critics. They say there's 50 shades of black, not 50 shades of gray. Okay.
I would think he would just say Ronald Reagan's all over this movie.
All over this movie.
It
was 80s. It was 80s.
Ronald Reagan's
all Ronald Reagan. This is all Ronald Reagan's fault.
That's what he said. And why does he say that? Well, no, go ahead.
So I just really, really didn't understand it and why it was made, right? Some movies, like I'm a fan of Maverick. Everybody knows that. But I can sit here and tell you when I got finished watching Top Gun, the 100 times I saw Top Gun, it didn't need a sequel. Okay? But when they gave it to me, hey, I was here for it and it was good. Bad hair, I didn't ask for it, but was it good? I thought casting was great. I thought it was like a play on a black exploitation film, which I'm okay with. I love I'm Gonna Get You Sucking and Hollywood Shuffle and those kind of movies. So I understand what it was trying to attempt to do, but did it do it? Bad hair? Was it a bad movie? Did I like it? No. I tell you right now, I thought this was the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. I thought nothing could be worse than Jeepers Creepers. Nah, I'm just joking. We'll find out later. What you got, executive consultant?
And we found out now. I don't get what you said. How can no one mention Blair Underwood in this movie? But look.
Oh, yeah, and Blair Underwood.
The casting was good.
That's because he started smacking women around lately in movies, and so he kind of lost that love with black people.
minus Kelly Rowland and Usher. I thought this movie had a very good cast. It was great to see Vanessa Williams. Save the best for last. It's one of my favorite songs, so I always have to hear that. But anyway, this movie was my pick.
It was.
Right? I said, let's do Hulu. Let's sign. I checked it. I was like, hey, there goes a movie I'll be interested in. Bad Hair. For similar reasons that E said. Bad Hair. And then I watched it. And let me tell you one of my favorite movies, right? And I used to get a lot of flack from my ex-girlfriend. May she rest in peace. She's not dead yet, but maybe one day I'll get lucky. So it's like, let me tell you what one of my favorite movies were. It was Sharknado. I love Sharknado.
Never seen
Such a great movie. I love the sequel. I love the sequel to that. Because
it's like 7 of them?
Yeah, it's like 7 of them. Because it made no sense.
Okay.
You're watching one thing and something else happens. You're like, what am I watching? What is going on here? And after a while, I realized that's what happened to Bad Hair. It started off super slow. Then it's like somewhere around 75% into the movie, they said, oh shit, we still have to tell this story. Let's go ahead and do it. I don't know if that was going to be enough for me. I don't know if that's going to work for me, Batman. We'll talk about it. Find out what we're reviewing next Tuesday and next Thursday. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review. Hey, where's the thing?
You came back for me.
Don't tell me. You're from outer space.
No, I'm from Iowa. I only work in outer space.
You're proposing that we go backwards in time, find humpback whales, then bring them forward in time, drop them off, and hope to hell they tell this probe what to go do with this stuff.
I believe we have arrived at the latter half of the 20th century. Mission to come aboard.
Mission granted.
That's right. Next Tuesday, we're going to be starting off our musical month. We're going to start off with that movie. Looking forward to that. And of course, this coming Thursday, we have Star Trek 4. Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Sorry. Can't wait to continue the Star Trek franchise. But today we're reviewing Bad Hair, which is my pick. And I'm going to start off right here with my thumbs up, thumbs down, final thoughts. I thought this movie was very funny. I thought this movie had very good casting. And I thought this movie's pacing was a little less to be desired. However, the parts that they threw in there were interesting. The special effects were terrible, but the parts they threw in there, I was like, yeah. This movie gets a thumb down. I can't believe they gave me this crap. I really had good thoughts. I thought this movie was going to be so cheesy, so corny, I was going to like it. And then they gave me that. I was so disappointed in this movie. I'm upset. It's not the worst movie of all time. I can't be Mike. Mike gives everything the worst and best of all time. I can't do that. But it's right up there. I'm upset.
At least I like stuff. I have a pulse. Matter of fact, I have taste. Frontal.
Like bad big time adolescence.
Touche.
So Bad Hair.
Why was that so dry?
Because that hair was dry until she wet it. And then it
when it touched that hamburger sauce or that ketchup in that plate, though.
Barf. Anyway, yeah, guys, I don't know. It pains me to talk down on this film because I really like everyone involved with it. It had some really funny moments. It really kept me alert here and there with cameos. I think it was set a good precedent, but it's a thumbs down for me.
3 thumbs down. And it's a shame because I'm going to say it for the day I die. Issa Rae, who you going for at the Oscars? Everybody black.
Yeah.
I want to see my black people win, especially my sisters win more than anything. I got everything they were trying to accomplish in this movie. And I'm sorry, I will sit here and say this because that's who the fudge cracker I am. Jeepers Creepers to me was the worst movie I'd ever seen. Then I saw this shit. And this is just a bad film. bad written, bad direction, bad costuming. You thought that it took the worst of Medea and said, hey, who's your costume designer? Yeah, they suck. Who's her understudy? Give me her. That's how bad the costumes in this movie sucked as well. It's just an all-around bad movie. Blair Underwood couldn't save this movie. The chick that wrote The Shy, what's her name? Lena, what's her name? I know you know her. Lelena, whatever her name is.
Waif.
Yeah, Waif. Her, nothing to me. Jay Farrar, nobody. Vanessa Williams couldn't save this movie if she was butt naked back in Hef's jacuzzi.
Well, maybe if she was butt naked in the back of Hef.
Still couldn't have saved this movie. This movie was just bad. And I'm not lying when I say that. And I do say the greatest in this all the time. And I should like kind of put those in perspective. This is the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wow.
Not worse than Jeepers Creepers. It's worse than Jeepers Creepers.
No. Wow.
Have you ever seen The Wicker Man?
No, I heard that was bad too. I heard that was really bad too. But I thought Jeepers Creepers was like the worst thing I've ever seen until watching this today.
Wow. Okay. I can show you a worse movie. We should have a month where we do all bad movies, the worst movies we've seen.
God.
You cannot pick this, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I can't pick Jeepers Creepers either, so I got to find another one.
One more. You've pushed one more out.
I can find one. Trust me.
Did you see Creep? Because no one liked that one.
Who?
Creep.
Creep.
Movie Creep.
I don't think I've seen that.
Okay.
Was that Marky Mark?
No, it was on Netflix. It was starring.
Oh well, that's of course it sucked. It's a Netflix film.
Mark Duplass is.
Netflix is only good for TV shows. They're only good for their TV series. Netflix originals are horrible outside of a few of them. The Harder They Fall was pretty good. The heist movie they did with the zombie thing off of the
with Batista.
Yeah, but Batista in it, that was pretty. Like I said, I give about 4 or 5. But my wife absolutely in the world went crazy over Bird Box, and Bird Box was up there with Bad Hair and Jeepers Creepers.
Wait a minute, the zombie movie that you're talking about with the soldiers?
Yeah, Dead.
You said that was good?
No, it's a heist movie, right? I actually thought it was pretty good. It had Ghost in it from Power, right? Are we talking about the same movie here? Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
The one with the zombie baby?
They invaded Las Vegas because they had to get something, and then
the one with the zombie baby.
Why are you still sucking?
Because that was so bad.
That didn't make any sense in that, but it made sense in that.
King Zombie and Queen Zombie wanted a baby zombie.
Yeah, it had a baby zombie.
I like that movie.
I thought it was pretty good.
The Old Guard is a movie that we reviewed not too long ago. Myself, Vic, James, and
I'm glad
C.
I skipped that one. Because that shit was boring, and I tried to watch it. Fell asleep twice.
Bad. I think we gave it 4 thumbs up. Anyway, the sequel comes out in a couple months, and we will be right back here, the original 4, reviewing that. Stay with us on Popular Review. In the meantime, this was Bad Hair. That's the end of our Hulu movie month. For Fronto, for Bad Knocks Day, I'm the executive consultant, and we will see you right here next time on Popular Review. Good night, everybody.
Fingers.
Hey, where's the thing?
Boy, if you end it.